Hello, this is Andrea and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you're here. I have this, my latest journal that I made. It's a golden book journal. Before we get started, in case you're wondering about this, I had some blood work done today and this is the only place I could get it out of, and I'm not ready to take the bandage off yet, so. This I made for the challenge on DearJulieJulie's channel. There'll be links to her channel and her other links in the description below. And this was for February 2025. And I picked this book, Rags. It's cute. It's about a little, I won't tell the whole story, but this little, this guy who owns a store, he gets a puppy because he wants him to be a guard dog, and it's kind of cute. It's funny. Anyway, so this book is, let's see, I have the information. It is I don't know what the outside is. I was doing the pages. Okay, I think it's 8 inches this way. Yeah, it's 8 inches by almost 6 3/4, and it has a 1.5 inch spine, at least the inside part of it is. It has 3 signatures, and it has a total of 96 pages. So, for this one we could make a chunky tassel or a fluffy tassel. I usually do the fluffy tassel, but I did chunky this time. I had a hard time doing it between my shaky hands and my arthritis, but I like the way it turned out, even though I didn't have thicker cord for it, but I like it. So I could put that up here. And let's take a look. Oh, the digitals I used DearJulieJulie digitals. I used Pet Rescue, Children's Garden of Verses, and ABC Linen Book. And then a little bit of stuff from the Patreon. So it opens up here, and I just have a little, both of these cards are from the master board. This is one of my, oh my goodness, I always forget what this is called. Okay, this is one of my clusters. I liked doing the clusters this time. I mean, I do like doing clusters, but this time we had to make all different clusters, so it was interesting. Here is another pocket with some of the master board. Here's the beginning of the book. This is one of the digitals that I got from the Patreon, but I think she might have a digital for this also. Here is a pocket with a little line card with a line drawing on it. Here's some music. It says Fantasy Impromptu. Here is just a little edge that I made out of some polka dot gift bag. I made little charms for the signature ties in each one, in each signature. This is a tuck, and you can write here, and there's 2 items here. This is, who did I watch make this? I think it was Birdie, the recycled hippie chick. Birdie, the recycled hippie chick. I watched her make this, and she was doing it from something she had seen somebody else do, but she did it a different way. So I have it so there's like a bookmark in here, and then you can journal underneath of that. This is a circular tag I made, and this opens up like this, and you can journal inside of that. I put a lot of dogs in here because the book is about a dog. Look, the wife of the shopkeeper made a little beanbag doll for the dog. This is a side tuck, and in it I have this card that's made out of a flash card, and on the back there's you can write here, but there's hidden writing. If you flip this down, you can write in here. So we were supposed to put some hidden journaling in all of our our main items that we made. Can't think of the name of it. This is the page I did for, we had to do one that's notebook paper. There's the dog when he gets big. This is a whole page pocket, and then I made a card out of, we were supposed to do finger painting for some of the stuff, and I did this kind of finger painting where it looks like plaid, and then I did another one that's a bunch of dots. So that card can go in there. That's just an extra thing I had. Here is a little file card. And see that rickrack? I got that in the mail from Big Mama Sandy Moore. I'll put a link to her channel down below because she makes beautiful journals, and the one for this month is definitely beautiful. I think you'll enjoy watching that. This is a page that's a nursery rhyme, so I got the old Mother Hubbard one. I found it in the publicly available, the New York Public Library, the part of the catalog for digital stuff that's not under copyright anymore. I can't think of the words. And it has a waterfall here that's just held down by the ticket. This is a coloring page. This is from the Pet Rescue. I can't remember if it's called Pet Rescue or Animal Rescue, but it's from that digital. This is my stripe page. This is just an extra page. This is one of my clusters. We had to use a candy wrapper or packaging on a page, and I made this pocket out of the chocolate, the bag for the Lindor chocolates. And here's a tag that I have, and it has nursery rhyme that this is from the Children's Garden of Verses. And on the back there's this little pocket, and in here you can write stuff and hide it in here. So this is my shape page that's not a square or rectangle. I used coffee filter. Someone had made this and given it to me. And there's writing paper here. And this digital underneath is, there's like a page of yo-yos that we got in the Patreon. So I cut some of those up. This is just a little thing that I made out of a game card, a game piece. And here is part of another part of the masterboard. This is a page that we got in, I put it in the center. This is a page we got in the Patreon a while ago, and here's the signature ties for the center. Here's the other half of this page. This is another cluster that I made, and I made it, I had to do the notebook paper on it, so I kind of tried to make it look like a little clipboard. This is my finger painting page, and I have a top tuck, and you pull that out, there's a writing space here. This is my number thing that I made, and you can, my card that has numbers on it, and you can write underneath here or on the back. That goes back up in here. This again is from the Pet Rescue. The Pet Rescue has some dog pictures like this. It has a little girl holding a cat or a kitten. I guess it's a cat. They have someone with a horse. This is another cluster that I made. This is a pocket I made out of book page, and then I made this Valentine card out of, this is actually vellum that I bought at the Dollar Tree, and I glued it to the back of this page that has a dog here. This was for like a year. Like there, I don't know what this is, a rabbit or something back here, but I got it out of, I have this flow book from, I don't know what year it's from, but there's a section that has the pictures from the different Chinese New Years. That goes in there. Oh, maybe this is my alphabet page. I don't remember. This is a cluster I made, but I put it on here like a tuck, and it has part of the master board on here. We made a master board with all the types of items we were supposed to use, and then we could cut it apart. This is the other side of the coloring page. Here is a little booklet I made. It's made for the writing paper, the book paper, not book paper, notebook paper. It's got pages in it to write, and then there's a tuck here and a hidden journaling spot right here. So this is my game piece page, and I made a peekaboo pocket, and this card goes right in here. You can see part of it. This is another that was in the Patreon. I think even the smallest price Patreon has access to, not all the digitals. There's different digitals for each level, but each month she puts digitals in there, and there's different ones for different levels, and each level that you're at, you get your digital plus, you know, the digital for your level plus any levels below it. If you understand what I'm saying, it's about how Patreon works. So here's another one from the Animal Rescue, and you see it's a girl holding a cat. And this is one of my clusters. So this is, I made this belly band here with the music, and the hidden journaling is, it's getting stuck, is in here. because there's enough space in here to journal on these lines. And that's the hidden part. And behind here I have, this is something we made a different challenge, and I saved some of these to have in future journals because I like the way they look. It's made from an old patchwork quilt top. It's quilt top. I can't remember what this kind is called. And here's another piece from the masterboard. Oops. I'm gonna put it behind the back part. This is just some paper I added in here, but then I made a flip-flop with a flap, and it has like a little card on here that's from a card game. I just thought it was cute because it has the little dog. And this digital is from the alphabet, the ABC linen book, because at the bottom of some of the pages has the numbers. There's another cluster. Here is, I did a 6-pack flip up, so it's got 3 pockets. There's one on this side, and then on the other side there'll be 2. And then this is just a little thing that I made with, I put the wrapper at the top, the candy wrapper. I can't remember what this is called. It's an Italian candy that I had bought at Christmas. I like to buy this chocolate candy at Christmas. Here is another cluster. Here are the signature ties again. This was on a this quote was on a calendar that I had for last year, and this sticker, and I just put them on this page. So here's the other part of the 6-pack flip up, and it has part of the masterboard, and it has a candy wrapper at the top. And then the edge here has a part of the masterboard. You know, you can write on the back of these. They're just done like little journaling cards. Here is a paper clip I made, and we had to put journaling on everything, and I did what I copied Big Mama Sandy Moore. She had made a paper clip and put writing paper on the back, so that's what I did. This picture of dogs, I think it's from a magazine. I'm all thumbs. Oh, and here's the picture I was telling you that has the horse in it. Well, I think there's another horse one too. I can't remember. And this is just a pocket that I had made before, and I had in my stash, and I put it in here. And because I needed another spot to put part of the masterboard card, so I have this masterboard card, and it goes in here. And that's the end of that. And so here's what it looks like. And I hope you enjoyed this. And until next time, happy crafting.